Have you ever wondered how your footwork might make you a predictable target? In this video, I'm going to share with you two footwork concepts that you can incorporate into your game right away to avoid getting dominated by the pro Teeper. And yes, it involves being less predictable. I've been studying and teaching Muay Thai footwork for the last 12 years under one of the greatest Muay Thai footwork teachers alive today. I love training Muay Thai, and it wasn't until I met my teacher in Thailand that I was able to break through my own training plateaus. And today, I'm going to share with you some of the key insights that I learned from him. First, we need to understand the timing of the teep and how it knocks the opponent back. What we do with our feet tells a lot about our rhythm of movement, and pro teepers can use this to time their weapons. The key to landing an effective teep is when the opponent's feet are in motion. A simple way to think about this is that when 2 feet are planted on the ground, there is more stability than when 1 foot is off the ground. Proficient teepers intuitively understand this narrow window of opportunity to land their teeps. To help you know exactly what to look for, I'm going to use the recent fight between Tawanchai in the red corner and Superbon in the blue corner as an example of what predictable footwork looks like against a proficient teeper. The fight was a game dominated by Tawanchai's lead teep. And while it's true that his teep is world class, there are ways that Superbon's feet movement made his job of timing the teep a lot easier. When the feet are in constant motion, where the weight shifts back and forth from 1 foot to the other in a predictable rhythm, it telegraphs the timing of when to land the teep. Superbon essentially kept this predictable march going the entirety of the fight. All Tawanchai, the teeper, had to do was pick up on Superbon's rhythm, which he was able to easily latch onto in round 1. And there, Tawanchai never let go of it. So that's number 1 of what not to do against a teeper, which is to march in place with a predictable rhythm. Now, how can we make our rhythm less predictable? There's a strategy that I call a still rhythm, where both feet are planted and you're patiently observing the opponent's next move. When both feet are planted, you see better, your balance is better, and you're able to move in any direction when the teep comes. Also, it's harder for the teeper to predict in time when to throw the teep when the feet are still. Now, let's move on to the second footwork strategy of what not to do against a teeper. If you watch this fight, you may have noticed that during the later rounds, Superbon would march straight into teeping range. It was as if Superbon only knew one direction, straight forward. This steady motion plays right into the teeper's game. Tawanchai flashed a sign that he was aiming to teep by the way he was tapping that lead foot, a common tell for when a teeper is positioned to throw that lead teep. Walking in on a pro teeper when their weight is positioned like this is like walking into a wall. So number 2 of what not to do against a teeper. Walk straight in when they have their weight shifted over their rear foot. You don't have to play into their game. Instead, be patient and observe, wait, and even draw them forward by moving back. I know it sounds counterintuitive to draw the teeper forward, but by making the teeper approach you, you're making them have to reestablish their weight shift and sense of distance and timing for the teep. Go watch this fight again and see if you can spot some of the concepts that we've learned today.